YouTube, we back with another video. And in today's video, we got this guy talking about how he encountered a succubus in LA. Like, what? My God, a succubus? Now we know LA is one of the most headquarter dominant places of a lot of demonic experiences as we see across the web. Before we start this video, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get straight to it, man.
Whole succubus in Cali on my mama I did. Made me not even want to link up with random people no more. Nigga, I almost went to jail and everything. On this particular day, me and my partner decided to not hang with the colored folk and went and linked up with our light-skinned counterparts. And I experienced some crazy, freaky, traumatic stuff, bro. You might hear this story and take it for face value, but I see the deeper meaning behind stuff. I see the deeper spiritual meaning behind stuff. You gotta put your spiritual eyes on to see what I see. Before I tell this story, viewer discretion is advised. Alright, so boom, me and my partner, we on our little adventure, you know what I'm saying? We riding around, you know what I'm saying? This particular day, I gotta shoot a music video. As we riding around, you know what I'm saying, me and him talking about God, we talking about water spirits, we talking about succubus, we talking about the story about Jezebel and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? They have Jezebel inside of most of these females. I'm telling him stuff like, bro, you gotta watch them females that be trying to entice you into having sexual relations, especially the ones that ain't got a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of, cause nigga, they gonna drain you of your energy. And around this time, we practicing celibacy and trying to have sexual discipline, you feel what I'm saying? So anyway, we riding around chopping it up about that, and we end up going to the mall cause I gotta get some clothes for my video shoot. We go to Neiman Marcus, I end up getting my clothes or whatnot. We started getting hungry, so we decided to get something to eat at this expensive Italian restaurant bar in the middle of the mall. When we sit down at the bar, it's a whole bunch of wealthy, light-skinned counterparts that's sitting around at the bar with us also. So me, around this time, I'm being friendly. I want to know what everybody do and how they make their money and what can they teach me. So, you know, I'm just showing my bubbly social butterfly side. Hi, how you guys doing? How's the food? You know, just being friendly with people. And as I'm doing that, I'm noticing it's a couple that keep on watching me. So they watching me so hard, I go over there and speak to them to break the ice. We end up conversating and I find out that they married millionaires. She own her own cosmetic line and he a flight attendant. And they also invested in real estate and stuff like that. So we conversating and my homeboy chopping it up with the husband and I'm talking to the wife. And as me and the wife talking, she just kept on saying, I love your energy, I love your energy, oh my God, I just love your energy. So anyway, me and her talking and we end up getting on the subject of zodiac signs and stuff like that. She was like, oh my God, what's your sign? Because you're just so vibrant and stuff like that. And I'm like, I used to label myself as a Scorpio, but I don't associate myself with zodiac signs no more, so I'm just a child of God. So when I say that, she like, oh my God, I love the way you think, you're so spiritual. So anyway, the conversation was getting so good and the vibe was just so right at the time that they invited us out to eat later on, and after we go out to eat, they invited us back to their house. Y'all, I didn't sense nothing weird about this. Well, I take that back. I did sense in my spirit that she was flirting with me, and he was a little bit too chill with the way she was acting around me.
I ain't gonna lie, that sound like some swinger shit, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, fool. If a man's wife is flirting with you in front of him, I ain't gonna lie, buddy, you gotta get up out of there. It's gonna be some get out type shit, especially in LA. You say they got money? Oh my gosh, yeah, they're gonna take you as a sex slave, nigga.
Then I started thinking, maybe she's just super friendly, and maybe he's just a chill guy that's confident in his relationship. I should have just went with my first mind, bro. So anyway, they sent us the address to where we gonna meet at, and it's this nice, expensive restaurant that's on the hill sitting next to the ocean. And they say they gonna pay for everything. So I'm like, bad.
That's
free
how they get
food,
you.
light-skinned counterparts, no drama. What could possibly go wrong? So I end up shooting part of my music video or whatnot. And as I'm shooting my music video, the husband and the wife keep on texting me and my partner asking where we at, and is we ready to go out to eat. They text us so much, I'm like, dang, bro, why they so anxious for us to come? Why they so anxious for us to pull up? So anyway, we brush it off. I text them back and say, hey, we gonna be there in 45 minutes, you know what I'm saying? No, don't rush us, you know what I'm saying? We gonna be there. So we end up pulling up to this restaurant or whatnot. The restaurant had a nice, beautiful setting. The ocean was right next to the restaurant. We can see all the hills and stuff. They had a lot of nice luxury cars in the front. They got security guards all around and stuff like that. It's full of light-skinned counterparts. I'm like, bet, this a vibe. So we end up parking and stuff, and we had to pay like $45 just to park. We end up walking to the front, and the security guard stopped us and asked us, do we have reservations? And I'm like, no, I ain't know nothing about no reservations. And a woman I met come to the front and stop the security guard and say, hey, they're with me. So boom, we get in and stuff, we having a good time, but whole time, her husband is nowhere to be found. So I'm asking, like, where's your husband? Where your husband at? I expected him to be here too, like, you know what I'm saying? I wanted all of us to have a good time. And as I'm asking her that, out of nowhere, she just started crying. Then she started saying, F him, I don't want to be with him anymore. He doesn't know how to treat a woman. I don't want to be with him anymore. And I'm like, bro, what just happened in the span of...
Man, that sound like a setup, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It sound like this was very calculated and planned. Because how is y'all just good and why are you venting to me, lady? I don't even know you. On top of that, if you peep, he said that they were trying to rush him saying, where are you at? Come on. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Me personally, I'm too paranoid. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this situation. Cause me, nigga, my paranoia, nigga, I'm getting up out of there, nigga. No cap.
45 minutes. So she getting loud to the point to where the security guards got to calm her down. And I'm looking at my partner like, bro, what we done got ourselves into? So after this, she calmed down and whatnot, and she called the waitress by name and tell the waitress to bring her some drinks. But as she asking for the drinks, the waitress looking at us like... And I'm looking at my partner like, bro, you peeped that? But I brush it off. Because we in a nice setting, the security guards, we out in the public. What could possibly go wrong? We good. So the waitress come back with the drinks and she go down, and I'm talking about going ham. So in my mind, I'm thinking like, bro, I did not come to babysit no drunkard. So after she finished drinking all her drinks and whatnot, she keeping her composure. She ain't talking with no slurs. She ain't doing none of that, right? So we all started back talking. As I'm talking about different conversations with her and my partner, I heard her whisper, I want both of y'all. And I stopped and I'm like,
oh, hell no. What? Lady? White Caucasian? Individual? You want both of us? BBC? Two? I ain't gonna lie, nigga. Her husband has to, this was a play that was set up. There's no way you leave your wife with two black men, you know, at a restaurant. Like, that just don't sit right with me. Like, how do you feel?
What you just say? And she said, oh, nothing, I'm fine. You can finish the conversation. So I start finishing the conversation or whatnot. And she whispers something again and say, I want y'all energy. By this time, I ain't friendly no more because I keep on hearing her saying weird stuff. I'm catching what she's saying. So I'm like, bro, what are you saying? She started crying and say, you're just like the other ones. You're going to judge me if I tell you what I really want. And I'm like, what is it that you want? She said, I need your energy. I need to feel both of you guys. And I'm like, what you mean you need to feel both of us? She said, I need your black energy. So by this time, I'm peeping what...
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, there's no way she said this. Bro, hey, fool. I would have left, bro. Me and my mans would have got up and left, bro. This is, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is a light-skinned individual. As we know, she can lie and send y'all niggas to jail. Y'all are in LA in the hills. And this girl said, I need your energy. That is a demon, bro. That is a demon. And you need to get out of that situation immediately.
She trying to say, and I say, excuse me, I gotta go to the restroom. Tell me why, when I go to the restroom, she get up and follow behind me. So I go inside the men's restroom or whatnot. And while I'm using the restroom, I heard a door open. So I come out the stall to see who it was. And it was her. And she was like, please give it to me now. I need it. Grabbing on me and touching on me and stuff. And I'm like, bro, get up off me. And her eyes started turning red and she was like, are you scared? Are you scared? I done had your kind before. Your kind gives the best energy. So she's trying to push me up against the stalls and stuff, and I'm pushing her hand away from me like, man, go on. And I run out the restroom because I ain't trying to catch no case. So she started screaming and she was like, help. So as I'm running out the restroom, I'm signaling my partner, bro, let's go. Like, we got to get up out of here. And he like, I'm like, bro, let's go. So we start walking real fast out of the front door, and the security guards running to the back to the restroom. And now all I hear is her coming around the corner saying, I need them. I just need their energy. Don't leave me. I need them. So we standing in the front trying to ignore the woman like, bro, she weird. So we wait on our car for ballet and stuff. And it's the black ballet dude that pulled up in our car. And when he jump out, he say, boy, y'all better get up out of here. And I was like, man, we ain't do nothing. That woman tripping. And he was like, boy, y'all really dodging a bullet. Because every weekend, that woman and her husband be coming to this restaurant with black dudes. And they always be leaving together. And after meeting them people, a couple of them black dudes on Hollywood Boulevard strung out and...
Man, what I say, bro? What did I say? This is some Get Out shit. That movie is real, bro. There's probably a lot of black men out there who got strung up, got possessed, and out here moving and running around the street like pigeons, nigga, butt naked like Friday. Like, it's crazy.
Crazy now. Boy, I must have been so thankful and thanking God on my way back to where I was staying at, boy. Talking about dodge the real life bullet. Y'all be careful out there.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Let me know what y'all feel about that video. How do y'all feel? My bad. I ain't gonna lie. To all my men out there, please do not be so desperate. I say this all the time because you never know what people carry with them. But anyways, leave a comment down below, leave a like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.